You join me at the border of Thailand and Myanmar, where we are going to be spending the most incredible day in Chiang Rai. Not only are we visiting Thailand and doing it properly, but we have found an absolute legend who we hired as a private driver, and turns out he knows all the spots.
Now, most people who visit Chiang Rai tend to stick to the same handful of places. The White Temple, maybe the Blue Temple, snap a few photos, then head back down to Chiang Mai. But Chiang Rai has a much deeper story to tell. And although we start today's adventure at the White Temple, trust me, things get far more interesting as the day goes on.
It's very likely that's the end of us.
Later today, we'll be standing inside the very cave where 12 schoolboys and their football coach spent more than 2 weeks trapped underground, cut off from the outside world as rising floodwaters turned a simple day out into an international rescue mission watched by millions. We'll also be visiting the Golden Triangle, one of the most infamous regions in Southeast Asia.
I feel extremely uncomfortable.
Where the borders of Thailand, Myanmar and Laos collide. For decades, this region was synonymous with the global heroin trade, producing vast quantities of opium that found its way across the world. Even today, the wider border region remains linked to organized crime, money laundering and the production of methamphetamine. And just across the river in Laos sits the Golden Triangle's Special Economic Zone, a city-sized development established in 2007 and operated under a 99-year lease held by Chinese businessman Zhao Wei, a place surrounded by mystery, controversy and stories that have attracted the attention of governments, journalists and law enforcement agencies around the world. Add in hidden mountain gardens commissioned by the Thai royal family, breathtaking viewpoints and a few local spots that most tourists never get to experience. And what followed turned out to be one of the best days I've ever captured on camera. Before we jump in, you'll find all prices, locations and useful information from this video in the description section below.
We have now arrived at the long-awaited White Temple here in Chiang Rai, and it is famously known as Wat Rong Khun. Would you like to come and ring them 3 times? When you come in to this beautiful place, of course you ultimately need to knock on the door. So by ringing it 3 times, you are effectively knocking and ask permission to come in. So the Wat Rong Khun is known amongst foreigners as the White Temple. It's artistically different from other temples in Thailand, and the temple was built by an artist, Ajahn Charlamachai Kosipipat, who is well known throughout Thailand. He wanted to build the most beautiful temple in the world and show the glory of modern Thai Buddhist arts. He, together with more than 136 followers, devoted totally their effort and energy to make this structure their life's work. There's not many times on this channel that I am lost for words, but seeing this, the White Temple, is absolutely unbelievable. I'm not just saying it. I could have said it's rubbish. But look, this is insane. It's absolutely insane. We're not allowed to film inside. It's worth mentioning. I'm going to go in there now and show you what it's like. But yeah, mind blown.
Apologies for me replacing the audio in this section. Some nesting birds just off camera had completely taken over the microphone. But while you're listening past that, take a look at the murals inside the White Temple. Although it appears to be a traditional Buddhist temple, the artist, Charlamachai Kosipipat, included modern pop culture references such as Superman, Batman, and scenes from famous films. They weren't added for shock value. Instead, they're used to represent the temptations, distractions, and struggles of modern life, contrasting them with Buddhist teachings about morality, mindfulness, and findings to a path of enlightenment.
Have you been in yet?
No, we just got here.
It's super cool, but I recommend asking details about it because a lot of it's makes more sense.
Oh, we've been given lots of details.
Yeah, as to why there's Neo, the Matrix, and Pokemon, and all that stuff has context. We're going into the Golden Palace. Oh wow, that's actually insane. Oh, should we feed the fish? So, coin exchange, pick up fish food, 10 baht. Sorry to disappoint, we don't have any coins. We can still see the fish though, it seems. Yeah, you can still see the fish. I'm sorry, fishies. We didn't have 10 baht. Sorry to disappoint. How do you feel? They don't get any food now because you're stingy. You spent all your money on strippers last night and now you can't feed them. Oh my god. It's a big boy. That one there looks like, oh, it's a catfish. Evidently, this place is amazing. If you are English especially, you might not understand a huge amount about this place. So maybe it'd be good to go on a group tour so you get some context and they give you a little bit of the information regarding the rich culture. But I think outside of that, you know, it is absolutely stunning.
As we took one last look around, it was hard not to appreciate just how different the Golden Temple felt compared to the White Temple that we'd just visited. The bright gold architecture, the peaceful ponds, and the fish gathering beneath the bridge create a completely different atmosphere, despite being only a short walk away. In Buddhist culture, fish are often associated with good fortune, abundance, and freedom, which is why many visitors stop to feed them as they pass through. It's a quieter corner of the complex, but one that gives you a chance to slow down and take it all in before moving on. And with another of Chiang Rai's most famous temples still waiting for us, it was time to head back to the taxi and make our way to the Blue Temple.
There's quite a few things that people do when they come to Chiang Rai, one of which is, of course, the White Temple, which you've just seen, and then this Blue Temple. Now, you must excuse us for not wanting to stick around here long, but when it comes to stuff like this is something that I want to tick off the list, so to speak, see it face to face, but there are things that maybe tickle my interest a little bit more than temples. You must excuse me if there's any flickering. Okay, that was really nice actually. Really quite beautiful. You want to say hello to the people watching?
Hello.
He's from Hong Kong, right?
Yeah,
He's from Hong Kong. He's been visiting Thailand for 1 week. Once I walked out of that temple, I went to go and grab my shoes and I was thinking, well, let's go back to the cab now. And I wasn't aware that this beauty was right behind it. Completely different to the other side. But you wouldn't want to leave without seeing it. We're going to have to set off shortly, guys. Oh, there is a dustbin. Just chuck my gum. In case any of you have watched the entire series, I always have gum in my mouth because I gave up vaping. So there you have it. That has been Chiang Rai's Blue Temple. Again, I can only apologise that it's not an in-depth, dedicated temple video. I have a very short attention span, so that's why I tend to include a lot of things into one singular day. Right, our guy is right here. Is he inside? Nope, he's not. He is somewhere else. We will have to find him. He might be eating, but I will message him and see if he wants coffee. So there's a coffee shop just here. I will go and grab us a coffee and I will message him to see if he wants one too. So we've come into the coffee shop and I mentioned that I wanted to buy our private driver a coffee, but too late, he's already got himself one. But I went over and looked at the bird that was in the cage. And he said, "Oh, you like bird?" And I'm like, "Yes, I absolutely love birds." On his phone, he has like peacocks, he has a macaw, you have many different styles, but he lives pretty much like in this incredible wild space somewhere here near Chiang Rai. He's got tents, lives with his birds, does it in style. So I just wanted to say he's a really, really cool guy, and it's just really nice to find common ground, even though there's near enough no language, in terms of no same language. He's just said, next time you're here, let me know. And you guys can come and stay with us. Right next to a waterfall, next to hot springs, come and see all of my birds. Honestly, imagine doing that. I feel like we have an excuse to come back to Chiang Rai now. Oh my God, it's gonna be so hot in here. Ugh. I've been using the Translate app to ask the driver if there's anywhere en route to the next stop that maybe we could even briefly send the drone up to give you guys an aerial shot of Chiang Rai, because it is so beautiful, and unfortunately I've just not been able to send the drone. So the driver's just said to me that he regrets using this car today because his other car is in the garage getting some things fixed, but he has a dash cam mount for filming, he's got his drone in there. Like, we've honestly got so much common ground. We like him. #1 driver. The driver's just stopped at this absolutely stunning view. He has said that you can fly the drone here. He just said don't fly too far. You know name of place?
Tung view point.
Just trying to give you guys a little bit of perspective as to where we are. You can't see Chiang Rai fully. It's quite overcast as well. I don't know if that's down to the smoke a couple months back, or whether it's just the weather. The drone didn't crash. You guys got somewhat of a perspective. We left his door open, so I feel a little bit bad, but let's bin off the drone and get on our travels. So we have just arrived at the next stop on today's adventures, and I thought that this might be a good option for you if you're at home considering to come to Chiang Rai yourself. I've got a little bit of information on my phone because I wanted to make sure that I explained what this place is all about accurately, as I didn't want to just turn up and say, look, here's a cool garden. There is a lot of context behind it, and hearing it will make you understand exactly why we decided to come here today. So, in short,
The Doi Tung Roll Villa was built as a mountain retreat for the king's mother, and while the drone gives you a glimpse, it barely scratches the surface of what's hidden within these gardens.
now the key points here, of course. 1, the villa itself is a mix of Swiss chalet and Lama style, so it's super unique. The garden is part of the Doi Tung development project, which has helped move local communities away from the opium cultivation to sustainable livelihoods. And lastly, the garden is packed with vibrant seasonal flowers, so every time you visit, you get something a little different. By the way, if you've been watching these videos throughout the series, can I just let it be known, absolutely hate, with a passion, wearing a fanny pack. Down here? This one? Okay. Right, yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. I can imagine that if there's anywhere that I'm going to get bitten by mosquitoes, it's going to be here on the day that I chose not to wear any spray.
I got some spray.
I'm sure you do. You want to spray me up? She's like, oh no, sorry, I don't have it.
I might have taken it. It might be in the other.
Right, come on then.
It's in the other bag.
No spray for me.
I apologise.
That's okay. False hope. I see how it is. Oh wow. We're going to leave this lovely lady responsible for taking photos, and I'm going to be focusing on trying to show you guys as much of this as possible.
Thank you.
I'll have to find out later on, maybe when I'm in the edit, as to which time of year you'll get best value for money being in this garden. But I do like me a garden, I must say. My grandparents were keen horticulturalists. Horticulturalists? Horticulturists at the end. I don't think I have ever seen a garden this beautiful in my entire life. Wow. That is insane. Honestly, blown away. What did we pay? 4 quid?
90 baht each.
90 baht each, £2 each. Absolutely stunning. This flooring made out of bamboo is somewhat sketchy. I'm hoping it doesn't give way. You must excuse me while I look like an absolute tramp in the most beautiful garden ever. But hey, to be fair, you're not supposed to get ready and look hot when you're in the garden. I am hot, I'm just not looking hot. He is going to be climbing inside.
Oh, this is cute. This makes you need a move. Nice little waterfall. Oh! Very comfy.
I have to say something.
I did.
Right, I'm being bitten alive.
I just fell over. If you saw George's previous video, you'll know that I'm quite the clumsy gal. Slightly traumatised from waterfalls. But I am wearing white trousers again, so hopefully we don't stain another pair. You are my rainbow on a cloudy day. Can you see that? Oh, I don't know. Oh. I'm not even tall and I'm getting headed by the bush. Beautiful.
So there you go, hope she kept you entertained. I am being bitten alive right now, which, comparing to feeling like I'd gotten away with it before, is not exactly to my preference. But yeah, let's try and find the way out. I just can't get over this place. It's actually mind-blowing. I don't know if I've already told you, but it's mind-blowing. Wow. Anyway, maybe that's enough gardens for one day. We've got some even more exciting places coming in the rest of this video. Alright, and there you have it. That was the Royal Gardens. And now we have to go find our taxi guy. What, up there? Yeah, it was, yeah. So just on my way out is a little flower shop. And I've just noticed these. Look like chilies or peppers, but they almost look like teddy bears. Can't quite work out what they are. Tell me they're not fake, because I've certainly never seen those before. What is the name? What is called? Lychee. It looks like some cherries. How much for 20 baht? I don't want to buy loads, but okay. Okay, perfect. And we have ginger. Does that work? 10? Like, I want some of these and some lychee. Just do that, that's okay. Yeah, it's for you. Yes, okay. It's not possible, or it's okay? Maybe just a few of each is okay. She can have the money. How much have you given her so far? Is this okay? Yeah? Thank you so much. Wow, look. What is the name? What is that? Oh wow, honey. It's not personally my thing. And then some egg. Is this cacao? What is it?
It's there, labelled.
Oh my gosh. How much can we give you just to try a small? Your English is good, thank you. It makes it easier because I want to try, but we want to try one small piece. She give us whole bag. What is the name of the other fruit, the yellow one? Lychee and... The yellow fruit is called the Burmese grape. Can we give you a contribution for a small try? Here's our guy, he's back. No, not try free. No. You take, I try. Does it taste good or bad? No, honestly, it's just like a little sour. I can imagine it's a sour sweet. First time trying cacao, and it's these beans or seeds that eventually turn into chocolate. Oh, so good. Do you have a rubbish I can put? Oh, cherries are so good. No, just give, maybe 3 or 4. You make more money, honestly, just a couple. Oh my gosh. What a day we are having. In case it was missed in translation, she could give me a punnet of cherries for free, which is very kind. But if I'm only going to eat a couple that would then go to waste, just because we're out and about and it's hot and we're going to have proper food later, if she instead gives me a few, and then she then has another punnet to make more money. All right, so that was the method in my madness. Anyway, so the next spawn point. Excuse the spontaneity of this video and the randomness, but our driver has brought us to apparently a viewpoint of Thailand across Myanmar. So around this corner, according to my guy, is the place to be. Somewhat of a maze. Oh my god, babe, this is a spot and a half. He is earning himself a tip. It's nice to see your bum for once that's not covered in sticky waterfall. Wow. Thank you. Thank you very much. Border of Thailand and Myanmar, yeah?
Yes, Thailand is finished.
Okay.
With Myanmar.
Myanmar here. And then Thailand finish here.
No, Thailand only.
Okay.
This is the border here.
Oh, okay. I see. So this is the Thai border. And then over the fence we have Myanmar. Wow. Traveling is one thing, but every time I watch other creators, I learn new things, and it's almost like it unlocks new challenges. And I think to myself, I want to try that. That'd be a really cool dinner party conversation. But like I say, the majority of the quality of this trip is literally just down to this guy. He's just a cool guy, similar age to me, and being a local, he knows his way around. What an adventure we are having. So now this is border control for the Thai military that's on the camera. So that was much less effort than expected. Chap stuck his hat on, walked over to the car, nodded a few times, said Sawadee Krap. Driver said this is where we're going, and he said okay. And he looked at us, bowed, and that was it. So this place right here is called Pahi Village, one of the most beautiful hill tribe villages in Chiang Rai. So the local people mainly engage in coffee cultivation here, but further along over there is the border to Myanmar and Thailand. Yes, okay, for that reason, the view over there is absolutely insane, and I'm going to send the drone up and stop telling you it's great and simply show you. This is Thailand. I mean, the northernmost part of Thailand. So beautiful. The flight's the only bit that's expensive, guys. Once you're here, I promise you, everything you want to do, you will live cheaper than you already do back home in the UK. Go on, do we get your impression as well? Are you really upset that you didn't go do a really busy group tour that we paid 1,800 baht for?
I have a very spontaneous boyfriend who arranged this tour, and his charisma got us a few extra stops in our tour guide.
Finally, she's admitted it. Yes, it is my charisma. But yeah, I think our driver has told us that there is some good food down here. So we're going to go check it out. Just watching my footing as it's somewhat... Oh wow. Probably hard to see, guys. Oh, show.
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
restaurant.
Go on then.
Honestly, I have not had a day like this like at all. Since I've started these videos, there's not been a single day where I've just been like, I'm gonna be so sunburned, but god damn it, it's gonna be so worth it. I have got sun cream on today, by the way. I know I didn't earlier. Talk about being a risk taker. Thank you. Well, I'm quite surprised your booty didn't break it, but you know.
I don't think I would go on the other one.
Yes, the other one up there, that's definitely a bit more sketchy. But down here, I think there is a cafe or something. I would love it if I could buy him some lunch, drinks and whatnot. So this place, Phu Pahi.
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 I can hear some chickens in the background.
You and your chicken.
Yeah, I can just hear bok, 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 bok. I love chickens. They're so useful. They're cute. They're funny to watch. They lay eggs,
And you can eat them.
they're tasty. Yeah. I'm sorry, but Jake and Evie are absolute melons. Oh, I thought it was going to be better, yeah, because we bought in a hostel. Nah, I love you, Jake, mate, but you screwed up on this one, bro. But do you know what sucks? We're walking down here. We've got to walk back up it. Sake. He's a very malnourished chicken. He's some guy. Some boy. Okay, there is like actually a shop. The noises today are sensational. Hello, doggy. This little doggy is chilling in the shade. Hello, my guy. Tell you what, he's earning his keep and the rest. He was only paid to drive. Good view, slow bar. He knows. Sounds like a frog or a giant farter.
Probably like a saw or something.
Yeah, it sounds like a saw, but it could very easily be a massive frog. Yeah, something's being built. I think it's being fixed. Those little doggies. No good? Thank you. It's very beautiful. It's so nice.
They renovate. It's slowly, renovate.
That's okay. There's a viewpoint there. No, I mean we can. It's someone's house. Christ Almighty! Oh my gosh! I just wanted to share this amazing view with our new friend, but it's beautiful. So this is all Thailand, and Myanmar is this way. Okay, yeah. Unreal scenes. I feel like I'm a bit of a broken record today, guys. Unbelievable. I'm going to be so sunburnt, but never have I thought being sunburnt would be as worth it as it is today. What we have seen through this camera, I can't even wait to get it on the computer and see how it came out. I think we're looking for food now, right? Looking for some food? You want to eat? Food no good? No good, okay. You have the cash, don't you? Will you take two Fanta, 2 water? Yeah, perfect, thank you. How much?
53 baht.
Total?
Yes.
No. Keep the change. Keep change. 63, so little. Right, okay. So, 2 bottles of Fanta, 2 bottles of water, and a spritzer thing. She added it all up, very kind, and she said, 63 baht. £1.30. So I said, no, please. Take 100 baht, take £2, and obviously, you know, say this in the, I suppose, the politest way possible. £2 isn't a huge amount for 5 drinks, especially as he's helping us out so much, and it's sunny as hell. And as we were walking away, she said, she must have said something, and he said, YouTuber. Believe me, mate, this travel channel ain't getting the kind of views that's paying for those drinks. It's just they deserve it. We're having an amazing time. And what's £2 in exchange for that, hey? Me. It's all good walking downhill, but coming back up again. I'm fucked. I was already fat and knackered before I went down there. Thank God for the shade. You finished? Oh. We're gonna have some sun today. Tham Luang, is that name? Tham Luang Cave, which, assuming we've turned up to the right one, I mean, I wouldn't know otherwise, basically had one hell of a story documented in a lot of different places. A group of 12 to 14 school kids, they played football if I'm not mistaken. They went for a hike in this famous cave in this area during rainy season, trekked a long way in, and it rained so much outside that it completely flooded and trapped them in. And I think it was 10 to 12 days later they were rescued, but how they got them out through these tunnels of completely full water was a story like no other. Right, we're here again, one step closer, and this is our next transfer. Okay, Tham Luang Cave Nang Non National Park. How you say? Tham Luang National Park? Okay. Tham Luang National Park. Oh my God. Christ almighty. What are we doing? Swadika. Tham Luang Khun Nam Nang Non Forest Park. So what I think might be best, rather than me telling you guys a story that might be somewhat far away from accurate, because I'm only saying what I remember from having watched the Netflix documentary, is if I just keep the camera recording and don't say anything, you'll have the ambient noise, and I'll stick over a voiceover to give you a little bit more accurate, up-to-date information.
In June 2018, 12 boys from a local football team and their coach entered this cave after training, unaware that monsoon floodwaters were rapidly filling the tunnels behind them. Trapped deep underground, they survived in darkness for more than 2 weeks, while an enormous international rescue effort unfolded above. 9 days later, British cave divers found them alive nearly 4 kilometers inside the cave. What followed became one of the most complex rescue operations ever attempted, involving thousands of rescuers from around the world. Against all odds, every boy and their coach were brought out safely.
After the 13 children entered the cave, it rained, trapping them inside for a long time. The water overflowed onto the walkway leading to this point. Yeah, it's crazy to think, you know, you're a young kid, you come on a school trip, you come somewhere like this, innocently following your tour guide, you're excited, you're getting time away from school, you trek all the way into this cave, and all of a sudden you start seeing water on the floor. It gets higher and higher, and you turn around and the point at which you came in is now no longer passable. You run out of snacks, you run out of supplies, you got no phone signal, and potentially the room that you're in has limited to no oxygen.
To understand just how difficult this rescue was, you need to appreciate where the boys were trapped. They were found nearly 2.5 miles from the cave entrance, beyond flooded passages and narrow underwater sections that divers could barely squeeze through. In some places, the route was completely submerged, with visibility close to zero. Even experienced cave divers described the conditions as some of the most challenging they'd ever faced.
Imagine going on a school trip and you get stuck in here. Which bit of the cave did they get stuck in? Do you know, that way they say?
All the way down, about 4 kilometers. I wouldn't want to be running down here. Slip over and crack your neck while you're back in a cave. Literally can't see much. We're not going to go far enough that we also get trapped, because I'm not sure there'd be as much of an incentive to come and find me.
So judging by all the pipes, I should imagine they have some anti-flooding measures in place.
Oxygen pipes.
Well, they pump from the line.
Every checkpoint you get to, there's like, insert 20 baht for oxygen. Oh God. Yeah, there's no safety helmet in here. Oh my God. Christ. Today is insane. What are we even doing? Oh my God. If it were rainy season right now, we might be in a lot of trouble. It's got to be said, RIP to the 2 rescuers that lost their lives trying to save the lives of the 13 school children that came in here on a school trip. I wanted to come here for so long, and now we're actually here. Honestly, I'm not sure how much there is to see from your perspective, but it's more of a feeling, more so than I suppose visuals right now. I'm not even sure how far you can go, or how far we'd want to go. Oh, I'm not sure there's going to be that many insects down here. Maybe they're too scared.
Maybe.
So this is the entrance. We've come to here, and they went all the way down. Unfortunately, my camera has now overheated, and we have had to stop because where we are in the cave right now is actually the furthest we are allowed to go in. So even though I've not got a helmet, we are going to make our way all the way back to the entrance, and hopefully by then this thing would have cooled down, because it seems to be much more efficient in the dark. But guys, what a day we're having. If you haven't already, please like this video. The more likes we get, the more engagement and more comments we get, the more of a likelihood this channel has in growing and hopefully making what I love the most a reality. If I can go to places to show you what it's like and give you my perspective, I'd be one happy guy. Anyway, we have still got so much to do. Let's get ourselves out of this cave, and then we are heading to the Golden Triangle to see the border of Thailand, Laos and Myanmar, following in Spaniard's footsteps. Right, we reached the furthest point we could go without getting ourselves into trouble, and we're traipsing it back, hopefully avoiding either slipping over or banging our noggins on the roof. So as you can see, it's quite low down. There are so many deposits. Look, all of this is deposits from the cave. Oh, see, watch out. You want to take a chunk out of your scalp in a famous Thai cave. It's not on today's agenda. What an amazing opportunity that was. RIP to those rescuers that came to aid those children. You're amazing. Oh, that was insane. When we got down to the furthest point in the cave, unfortunately my camera actually overheated, and we had to stop recording. It got very hot. But I think now we have got one more location to sum up the end of this amazing day. The person who made the statue died while saving the children. Yes, I say so. Inside two rescuer. Yeah. Oh, wow. Look at this view. But this statue here is the one in mention. What an insane story. I mean, obviously I'm going to butcher it slightly, telling you what I remember. But hopefully in some of those clips I've put some voiceovers in to give some accurate information. But obviously we wouldn't have seen it had it not been for this guy. So, bro, thank you. Let's go to the car. We have more to do. I can't believe I'm saying that. I'm absolutely wiped already. Oh my gosh. I'm supposed to have a bad back. I'm going to be stiff as a board tonight. As soon as I get in that pool, I'm going to go. Cap con cap. Oh my god. The heat today. Do you know what's funny? It's only 31 degrees. But, I mean, it was 38 when we arrived and it didn't feel nearly as hot as today. You always hear them, but you never see them. Christ. I'm pure dopamine right now. I need a serious feed. It's fucking hectic, lad. Joking, Spaniard, that's your phrase, not mine. So we've just done a really quick 7-Eleven stop as we're on the way from the caves to the Golden Triangle. And I just wanted to let it be known, if you haven't already, everyone goes on about the cheese toasties, the melt in the middle chocolate pies. Now while I agree, and I have just scrounged a cheese toasty, as has my partner, the microwave pad krapao is the best, not street side warm Yakult. Thank you, I appreciate the offer. But warm Yakult, I understand you're trying to get money, I'm sorry, but this, however, is incredible. Of all the things I wanted to do when I was in Thailand, coming to the Golden Triangle was it. And better than that, I brought all of you guys with me. To those of you that don't know, what is the Golden Triangle? Well, in a nice, slow, leisurely manner, I'm going to explain to you exactly what it means. I swear I saw a Spaniard walk through this exact gap.
This is the literal Golden Triangle, one of the most infamous places on earth.
Where do we begin? I do a lot of traveling in Southeast Asia, and part of that is, of course, researching online, and came across one of Spaniard's videos, and he came here, which is in short the border between Thailand, Myanmar and Laos. There is a large part of land, if I'm not mistaken, that was purchased by a very wealthy Chinese man, and in that particular area is just inhabited by people of that origin. Now the actual thing that you want to see, which is currently blocked off behind the trees, is the Golden Casino. And in this video, Spaniard travelled on one of these boats, went across over here, went and spent the day in there, and his entire ability to purchase food, get into a hotel, drink anything was prohibited because they wouldn't exchange his money, his cards wouldn't work. He tried to go into the casino where he was staying and they tried to confiscate his laptop.
So I pulled out my laptop and they go, nah.
And all the cameras that were placed throughout the city or town or whatever you want to call it were watching him and following him, and as a result, sketching him out.
Bros, get me out of here, lads. Get me out of there, cuz.
And it just opened up a whole topic of conversation that up until that point I wasn't aware of at all. Huge thing that's also worth mentioning, aside from the fact there's a massive Buddha behind us, which is pretty cool. Basically, long story short, there are sides here. I'm going to find a little bit more out so that I can make sure that I get these facts right. There is one side, or at least this area was famous for the opium trade, absolutely massive. And that's what I mentioned earlier on in the video, to say that there were rumours to suggest that a small place like Chiang Rai, that all of a sudden had the funds to build this enormous temple, or temples so to speak, was potentially funded by the opium trade. Don't take it from me like it's factual, I'm simply telling you what I've picked up along the way. One of them, if I'm not mistaken, is incredibly dangerous. I'm talking, I go there, me and my partner go there, and it's very likely that's the end of us. We're not coming back. We're not seeing our family again. It's that dangerous. Human trafficking kidnapping. Simple as that. However, there are also other places that aren't as bad, but this area as a result gets a huge amount of tourism. So what do we know about the Golden Triangle?
Well, this peaceful looking landscape hides a fascinating past. The Golden Triangle marks the meeting point of Thailand, Laos and Myanmar, where 2 rivers and 3 nations converge. But for much of the 20th century, this region was known for something very different. Its remote location and difficult terrain helped make it one of the world's most significant opium-producing regions, earning a reputation that spread far beyond Southeast Asia. Today, the Golden Triangle tells a different story. Visitors come here to learn about its history, take in the spectacular scenery, and stand in a place where 3 countries meet at a single point.
That noise is sensational. That noise. Myanmar, Laos? Okay. Now, to ensure I get this correct, in order to tell you which country's which, I think it's now very much self-explanatory. We are in Thailand, all right? So currently, we are here in Thailand. I suppose you could imagine we're right here. Myanmar on the left-hand side, and then Laos. Sir, quickly, which one? Myanmar, dangerous.
Yes.
Myanmar, not safe.
No.
Not safe. Myanmar, not safe.
Not good.
Not safe. Laos, okay.
It's okay. Lao.
Okay. Yeah. So Laos, that side over there, is the side that Spanian went to.
Only area Lao Chinese people.
Okay. Only allow yet because everything Chinese. Some people go inside, but money not working. Yeah, not good. Not good. You guys know what I mean. Like I said, the laptop got confiscated, the phone got confiscated. Police are kind of a little bit sketchy.
Myanmar casino.
But yeah, Myanmar casino over there, and obviously Myanmar not being very safe. So take it from me, I'm going to do my best to include some actual valuable information once I've done the correct research. But as it stands, I'm just excited to have actually got here, made it here safely, had an amazing day with this guy. It's been so good. But what we could have done is got on a boat, gone over there. I think there's a small fee. I think he mentioned earlier it was $40 US. But you've got to do some complicated visa thing. And look, maybe we'll do that in the future. But for now, we have made it to the Golden Triangle. We have summed up a really good day out. If you've got one day to utilize when you visit Northern Thailand and come to Chiang Rai. And look, I'm going to be completely upfront, tell you exactly how much it cost. For me and my partner, we went to a random tourist office, if you like. Do you want to look at some magnets before we go and just double check? We come car, 5 minute, we come car, okay? We went and spoke to a chap. We told him that we didn't want to do basic and we wanted to do a custom trip. He said, don't worry, I've got friends that will drive you. You're paying for the car, you're paying for the fuel, you're paying for the driving, and you're also paying for the insurance, and the total cost is 3,000 baht, which is quite literally 65 quid. So right down the middle, £32.50 each for an entire day exploring Chiang Rai and doing all these things that we've only dreamed of. If you get this driver, he's absolutely lovely. Literally the furthest, most northern part of Thailand. Completed it, mate. Whoa, it's a bit of me. So this is the 3,000, and then this is for you. This is all the money back as an extra. All right. Thank you so much. I know it's not much. It's 750 baht. It's about 20 English pounds. But on the way back, we found out that of the 3,000 that we're paying for this entire trip, he takes 2,300. And by the time you take out his time and you take out fuel and everything, it just doesn't leave him with a massive amount. He's honestly amazing, and we simply topped it back up to the full amount. Throughout the day, we'd both come to the conclusion that he had well and truly earned it. But he's a legend, honestly, and I'm going to stick his number on the screen in the edit. So if you guys come to Chiang Rai, you can contact him and go on similarly cool adventures. Anyway, more importantly, let's get our stuff packed, let's head inside, and we'll enjoy the rest of our evening. Praying this run's nice. 0.5, pretty nice.
I'm going to test the bed.
Okay, we actually have a nice shower. This isn't too bad, you know. Oh, we've got a view. A view of the road here in Chiang Rai. Look at all this food to finish off our incredible day. Just just thought I'd touch base with everyone. Thank you very much for watching. Say goodbye. Goodbye. The view coming in was unbelievable. And the Grab drivers, when they give you a quote, bearing in mind they're the cheapest, they're going to charge you extra. That's obviously a popular SCAN. We point the light in that direction. Maybe the mozzies are stupid enough to go chill out over there. They then go in front of the fan and get blown straight into the mozzie net. Swear to God, I just saw a bat.
Hello, buddy.